Messing about in boats is a simple pleasure, but for some it's impractical. It's hard enough making an elegant entrance or exit to or from a craft with two legs in working order. If you're in a wheelchair, you might as well forget it. However, the Wheelyboat Trust, inspired by fishermen and women, has been putting disabled people back onto the water. Actor and field sports enthusiast Bernard Cribbins has been involved with the Trust since its creation in 1985. He's come to one of his favourite fishing lakes near Oxford to help launch the newest wheelie boat in front of local media.
It's the most impressive wheelie boat to date, I think. I've seen all of them throughout their 20-odd years, and this is really impressive. I can't wait to get out there and have a go on it. Andy, who is in the wheelchair, is going to drive it. I'm going to be up on the anchor, and the anchor man, and my kit's already in there. All I've got to do is get that booby out there and get it wet. No, I'm looking forward to it. No, I think it's a great invention. The whole concept of the wheelie boat from the year dot, which was 1985 when it was launched, was a great thought to get our disabled friends able to go on the water, you know, and not just for fishing but for bird watching, and you know, just want to go out for a ride, get kids out there, have a splash about. Absolutely wonderful. No, super idea.
How long have you been involved with the wheelie boat?
Since it kicked off, actually, in '85. Prince Charles launched it at the Fishmongers Hall, and I was then involved with a charity called Sparks, which I'm still involved with, sport aiding medical research for kids, and they put up some money for some of the funding to get the original going. So on and off we've been involved ever since. I launched one at Letchlade up the road. We did one about 6-7 years ago. Chris Tarrant and I put one on Lynch Hill Fishery a while ago, a long time ago now, with Captain Terry Thomas, who's left us. See you, Terry. You know, there are lots of them all over the place. This, I think, is number 147, and we could do with another 200 around the country, because they are wonderful things for our friends who are in wheelchairs.
One of the advantages of a boat like this is that fishermen who are in a wheelchair can compete in angling competitions in a standard craft alongside other able-bodied competitors.
We're one of the largest boat builders in the UK, and they wanted wheelchair users to be able to use an existing design boat so everybody can compete on an even playing field.
What are you particularly proud of about this particular vessel?
It's for us as a company, it's very expensive to build, and financially it's not really worthwhile, but I do like to see everybody being able to use the Coolum range of boats.
Andy Beardsley has helped create this newest wheelie boat. He has seen the initiative, born more than 25 years ago, take shape and develop into the craft we have today.
Fishing very much remains at the heart of what we do, and this is how this boat has come about. Rather than simply supplying a one-size-fits-all solution to fisheries and other waters, we designed a purpose-built fishing boat alongside Jim Coolum, the boat builder. He supplies these boats all over the UK, and we've modified one of his models into a wheelchair-accessible version, the Coolum 16 wheelie boat, and that means that disabled anglers like me can get on the water and fish in a boat that looks like and performs like all the other boats in a fishing fleet, rather than having to rely on another accessible boat that may look different and may perform differently.
Andy has already had a mess about in this particular boat and is happy with the results.
It's a super boat. It drifts well, it's nice and stable, it's easy to get in and out of. We've got a great electric outboard on here, a Torqeedo 2 kilowatt outboard, which pushes it along extremely well, and you've got a whole day's charge in one battery. This is the 12th boat of this particular model that we've supplied, and we find them very popular. Disabled anglers are very pleased that we've come up with this innovation, this new design, and it ticks all the boxes.
Right now, the important bit, the fishing. What's the biggest fish Bernard has caught here?
I think it was 5'7", a brown trout, somewhere out. You see that? No, you missed it. There was a wave out there, but it was just behind that. And yes, I think it was a 5'7" brownie, and I think that's when they gave me this sweater, which is quite nice, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, it was a lovely fish, and we had it for about 3 meals, I think. It's a beauty.
Not bad, but with an algal bloom in the water today, there isn't much hope of catching a fish like that today. If you want to know more about the Wheelyboat Trust, visit www.wheelyboats.org.